right, hello. So we are starting chapter 2. No, I don't want to exit game. Ah. Alright. So, we basically left off on finding out that Allison was the one that killed their mom
Once
and
upon a
not
time,
Tyler.
in a deep and ancient forest,
Oh, we
there
got
lived
the
a pair
goblins.
of crafty goblins.
The crafty goblins did everything together, until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
I would feel so guilty about that. Oh my god.
10 years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest, they found that no one wanted to delve into the long-gone past.
Uh-oh.
This is how the goblins found themselves alone in the woods, trying to discover why darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
Okay. We're gonna see it from Allison's perspective. No.
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods.
Be sure to wear your hat then.
You be sure to wear your hat.
The mom is just like having a terrible time.
All right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up.
Was that mint chocolate chip? Ooh, I want some mint chocolate chip.
Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure, and her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom.
Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
Mwah. I love you too. Sleep well and dream, my doves.
All right.
Ollie? Ollie? What a waste.
How's that? The ice cream? Is it melted?
Allison! Ollie! Allison, help!
Oh, wasted ice cream.
out for help. Allison. I killed Mom. I killed her.
Yeah, tell me why she killed her. Oh, chapter 2, Family Secrets. I like this said when it was already going off the screen to read it, so. I like the song.
Hey. You doing all right?
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives, you know?
And instead, we've spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy. Okay. No.
Nat.
We're not letting ourselves do
face.
this again. Come on. Up. Mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Can't we just have coffee instead?
No. On your feet, soldier. Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Ooh.
Mint chocolate chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this.
Y'all know what you're talking about. I appreciate that. Wow. You told her.
Goblin face is keep, $sign is donate or sell, and trash can is, well, trash. By the way, I cleared out most of the stuff in the bathroom this morning, but I left you the toilet.
How very generous of you. Crummy table and wobbly chairs.
We could always sell that.
We could make some pretty good money if we sell this. And I know I'd end up eating on the couch most of the time anyway.
Oh, God, what's that smell?
Got a mem. Where is it?
Oh, what's that smell? Smells like delicious garbage. Ooh, yes, delicious
Oh, there.
indeed. Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam? Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Come on now. Sam got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn. Be nice.
Damn skunk.
A skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him, and it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
I'm just working this camera as annoying.
Allison, I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
You hungry? We have a whole lot of nothing.
Aw, I was hoping maybe you could make me one of those pickle and ketchup sandwiches.
Ew.
Ugh, why'd you have to remind me of that?
I don't know how you ate that stuff.
Says the guy who used to eat peanut butter with ranch.
So good.
Ancient appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven.
Let's see what this says. Dump in cake. Ingredients: 1 can cherries, 1 can crushed pineapple, 8 ounces chopped walnuts, crushed or crossed out by twins, chocolate chips. For the cake mix, 2 cups flour, sifted, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 cup white sugar, crossed out, brown sugar, or half a cup of birch syrup, which I don't know what that is. I'm guessing syrup that comes from a birch tree. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 3/4 cup of butter. Note, cold, could use margarine.
Well, you gonna clean off
I
the
guess
coffee
I don't need
table?
to continue reading the recipe. Every day, please, Mom. Okay. What? Fine, whatever.
Fine, clean freak.
It's gonna leave a stain on the wood.
Lasagna!
Finish your salad first. Thank you, Tessa. You're a lifesaver.
Oh, don't worry about it. They're just leftovers from the restaurant.
What about Volcano? She needs to eat her lunch too.
Oh, you're quite right, love.
She can have my corn.
Here you go, little one. You must be hungry too.
Tessa really did keep us all fed.
She always tried to take care of everyone. Still does, I guess.
What to do with this?
I feel like you could keep that.
Tables are expensive.
I mean, that's a nice.
And besides, this one's an Allison and Tyler original.
That's a nice table. I mean, you could like paint it. You could do a lot with that table. I've seen Fixer Upper.
What's this doing down
What's
here?
this?
Is that?
Goblins were here.
I guess that was probably me.
New collectible! Hopefully there haven't been that many more of those because we haven't been great at finding them. Nope. Do you think we should read any of these stories? think that Mad Hunter dude was the one that was that they show in the end of episode 1. So I think we should just read this one real quick. Once upon a time, in a deep and cold lake near the ancient forest, there had lived an old seal who was a powerful witch. After angering the Ice King, she had been bound to the lake, allowed only to venture out when the moon was full, and only looking like the hag she truly was. For years, she dreamed of vengeance, all alone within the deep lake among the corpses of her many previous victims. One night, she awoke to see a black and hooded silhouette clawing to reach a beautiful gown full of stone. Gown full of stone, okay. The human had delved far deeper into the lake than any land dweller should have been able to. His tenacity and ferociousness impressed the moon hag, and she decided that he would be wasted in her statuary of corpses. She used her magic to enspell him, allowing him to breathe underwater, but also binding him to her service. "You," she said, "you will be the instrument of my release and my revenge, for you and I together will kill the Ice King." The moon hag had never heard of the Mad Hunter, and she did not know the power he wielded. She could only tell he was a hunter, and her lust for revenge blinded her to the threat he posed. She gifted him a hand of ice, which was not as nimble as a hand of flesh, but allowed him to serve her better than no hand at all. I guess that's true. The moon hag spent years devising the perfect plan to kill the Ice King, and years more moving all the pieces into place to execute it. In the meantime, the Mad Hunter served her, guarding her chest full of treasures and plotting his own plots. Finally, everything was prepared. The moon rose, and the moon hag stepped on land, giddy at the thought she would never have to leave again if it did not please her. She brought the Mad Hunter to his post, a jagged piece of ice, and a stone from which he would lose the arrow that would slay the Ice King. Before she could go, he put forward a proposal. "Moon hag," said the Mad Hunter, if you grow back my missing hand, I would be certain to hit the Ice King with my arrow. We will have only one shot, and I would hate to miss. You are a powerful witch, so you will be able to craft ties to bind me with this place I cannot break." The moon hag considered it. "All right, I shall grow back your hand, and then bind you here with ties that will not break." She cast a spell, and the Mad Hunter's hand of ice was replaced with a hand of flesh. As the witch left to complete the next part of her plan, the Mad Hunter grinned wickedly in the moonlight. The witch is a dumb bitch, I'll tell you that much. After a short time, the moon hag returned, luring the Ice King into the Mad Hunter's line of sight. So many voices. "What is this about, moon hag?" asked the Ice King. Many a long year have you bound me to the lake." Oh, wrong person. "Many a long year have you bound me to the lake," said the moon hag. "Many a long year I have been alone in the dark. That ends tonight." She cast a powerful spell that made the Ice King slow to react, and then gave the signal. "Mad Hunter!" she cried. "Let your arrow fly." Nothing happened. She twitched nervously. "Mad Hunter!" she growled. "Let your arrow fly." Still, nothing happened. The Ice King, meanwhile, was striding toward her, slow but furious. The moon hag fled, running first into the jagged peak of ice and stone where her servant should have waited. But the peak was empty, the ties had been broken, and the Mad Hunter was gone, for in the end he was the more powerful of the two, especially once he had 2 hands. When the Ice King finally caught the hag, his furious voice I think I'm going to say B. I think there's a typo in here. They messed up. It's could be heard, thank you very much, throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. You will no longer be allowed to leave, not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And this is how the Mad Hunter escaped the moon hag, and how he got his left hand back. He's a tricky one. Just saying. Okay.
I guess it's finally time to take these pictures down.
Yeah. Still deciding what to do with them.
Oh, you gotta keep the memories. Oh, come on. There's probably some good memories.
Most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but
Get it?
But not really. I get it.
it's just weird. Seeing myself like that again. Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
Has therapy helped at all?
Oh, yeah, definitely. My therapist really heard me when I said I was a guy. And she helped me get ready for the reactions I'd get, you know? It's dealing with other people that's been way harder than figuring myself out. At the end of the day, being able to look in the mirror and see Tyler, that's made the biggest difference. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
All right. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
Okay. Yeah, oh, this one. Oh.
Oh man, I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Come on, smile like Allison.
Where is it?
Come on, honey, smile like Allison.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Allison stole it.
Damn it, Allison.
My sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I, though?
Yes. All I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share.
Okie doke. And let's see what else we got.
Well, you gonna clean off the coffee table?
You know, enough about the coffee table.
Now? Really?
It's gonna leave a stain on the wood.
Okay, I gotta look at this rug first.
Ugh. Gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Brilliant move, Ronan.
Well, I seem to recall a time you stole an egg, put it on the couch, and sat on it because you wanted a pet chicken.
Okay,
We
yeah,
don't
that's
talk about
worse.
that.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least I didn't leave a stain.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, there it is.
Steady now. Take your time. He's not gonna jump up and do the cha-cha.
What about me? I want to clean the fish too. It's not even your fish. You didn't catch anything. Ugh. Only because you wouldn't stop talking and scared all the fish away.
Keep your eyes on what you're doing. Allison, when we're done with this half, you can take over and do the other one. That sound fair?
Yes.
I want to braid my hair.
Kind of being brat.
Just looking at her braid. It's a nice looking braid, and now that my hair is a little bit shorter, I haven't actually cut my hair since... What? I haven't actually braided my hair since I cut it, so I don't know if I can. Anyway.
All right, I'll clean it up.
Thanks. While you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
What about you?
If there's anything you want, speak now.
I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali.
What's
And
that?
if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right,
What's that?
I'll keep it.
That is.
I really like that armchair.
You
Maybe
like the
sit in it for a
mold
few minutes
smell?
and see if you get used to the mold smell first.
On second thought, never mind.
Let's keep it.
Adios, super comfy chair.
Oh, I meant the coffee table. Wait. Which one? Was he
And
talking?
finally, I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room.
What am I
You are
supposed to do
relieved
with
from your
this?
duties.
Why wouldn't it let me leave? Okay, now can I leave? Alright.
Hey, Allison, come take a break with me.
Okay.
Starting the fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
Oh, choose tea. I'll choose tea.
Earl Grey or chai?
Your call. I'm fixing myself a good old cup of joe.
Ah, a nice pot of wakey juice.
Papa needs his rocket fuel.
I am so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Shh, did you hear that?
Wind?
The Ice King is sending us a warning.
There was something.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if you dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course, love.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look.
Ooh, it's in a book. Let's see here. Oh, it's
check
already
this
on
out.
it.
Allison's first drafts. Right. Because I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins?
Yes.
Did you ever get the sense that maybe Mary Ann was the princess in the stories?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum, and she was all alone in
I've
the woods,
been
in this
thinking
house,
that.
until we showed up.
She was. Alone. But with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Mary Ann was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
Oh, come on. Humor me.
Okay, so... Okay, so I have to like align these. I'm gonna say the bear is Sam. No reason. I'm gonna swap... Oh, actually, I'll look first.
Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice? Kind of ironic, huh?
Okay, so yeah.
Considering he was the lawful good one.
Too bad
Being
the
the
law-
police
You
officer is the justice one.
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah. But there was always a catch.
So I'm gonna say that that's probably the mom's friend, Tessa, right? That's right.
The bear was the most helpful one.
That's
He
probably
was
Sam.
always around.
Stalking her?
What? No.
I mean, he was kinda always there. Lurking. You done?
All right. I think I'm done.
You sure?
Yes, definitely.
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys? I don't see them being real life people. Or this one.
With these. Yikes. Oh,
You better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to hide. This way. What's going on? I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here? I'm scared.
no, your mom just put on like really like impressive like technical shows. You know, she had like the lights. She had some green screen.
I forgot about that. We'd been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right?
Well, probably not.
Allison? Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
There's someone at the
Great.
door.
Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing. We're not done with this conversation.
Morning, Sam.
Ahoy, goblins! I ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting the cleanup on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
That's... Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
So listen, I wanted to apologize for scaring you yesterday.
You didn't. Your shotgun did.
Yeah, Anyway, I also came by to say I fired up the Google and
No.
I did some reading. I didn't know the difference between all those words. I mean, I haven't been much of a reader. Huh? But
Sam is
I
trying
think I
his
get
best.
why what I said was wrong, and I'm real sorry. Oh, and before I forget, for the lady of the house. It was your mom's favorite recipe.
Aww.
Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
Aw,
Thanks.
Sam.
But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh yeah, that fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it? I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Boxes in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
All right.